So somebody is afraid to feel because you're afraid of what actually feeling what you're afraid to feel might make you feel. Like truly, deeply within yourself. How it may transform you. Because you know that whatever it's going to teach you, you will never be the same. And you're letting that hold you back. But like at the same time, it's what you want most. So it's like you're holding on to a present that's like everything you ever wanted. But you're kicking, crying, and screaming that you don't want to open the present to be able to experience it because you're, I don't know, maybe you're afraid if you open the box, it's not going to be what you wanted, right? Maybe you're afraid that the decisions you've made haven't led you to whatever you were seeking, whatever it is, right? But it really feels like whatever this is, you just need to experience it. You need to feel what you need to feel to release yourself, to set yourself free, to forgive yourself, to accept yourself, to understand yourself, to embrace yourself, to honor and respect yourself. In the it's like, it's in such a beautiful way, okay? It's in a way of freedom and wholeness. Yeah. Let's find out why you're holding back on this. If you're new, hi, my name is Maria. I'm the trigger warning. If you're returning, hey guys, what's up? Oh, trying not to burn my finger trying to light this. I knew I should have picked the little candle up. See, usually I light the candle, set it down, and then hold the incense. And this time I wanted to be able to be lazy, but I don't have the right lighter for that. All right, I'm going to blow out this incense. I guess we'll blow it out together. We haven't done this in a while. Let's do it together. Let's make a wish. Hold something in your heart, in your purest, lightest, most wholesome heart of hearts. What do you truly want to wish for? Pause if you need to and take all the time you need to put all that energy. I want you to put your hands like this around the flame, looking at it, and I really want you to focus on it. Even if the video is paused, my love, time is but an illusion. Take all day if you need. And when you're ready, close your eyes and make a wish as you blow it out. Look, it's still going, still safe, right? All right, okay. So let's see what it is that could be holding you back from whatever this leap is. And I feel like it has to do with emotions. I feel, yeah, I did say there's something you need to feel. I kind of feel this one. There's something you need to feel in order to, it's like it's an illusion. Yeah. It's an illusion you need to break through. Because it's going to be like completely, totally separate from you once you do this. Okay? I knew one was going to fly. You see how I got ready? I could feel the energy building where I was shuffling. And it's a month of the year, and it landed on Bell. So I'm going to use that to clarify this. And this one's above it, so we'll use it. This is over here. Oh, there's 3, and it's lightning. It says, control your anger or you'll be sorry. And didn't I say you had to dive into, why are you mad? Yep. Big grumbles, big gurs, big roars. Control your anger at this time or you will be sorry. My readings are always next 7 to 10 days. I like to stay as present as possible with the energies at all times, okay? And we do have announcements. So maybe there's an announcement that's going to make you angry. Give me some more on this announcement, please. Time to go out and have fun. And month of the year, September, which we're currently in. I told you, as close to the times as possible. So I guess this is a time-sensitive message for those of you who follow time. Okay, so it feels like, like you're happy where you are. And it feels like maybe you've come out about how you really feel. It feels like to the energies that are most present around you. Okay? And it's allowed you to shift some sort of energy. But again, we do have the warning to control your anger, okay? Don't stop whatever it is that you have truly been working, your like passion project, if you will. Keep attention to that. Yes? And make sure that when you're working on creating this and pouring energy into this, pour into it from the state of being that you want to exist in. Like, if you're sad, don't pour into your future stuff. Let yourself feel sad. Look at pictures of the past and you know what you were experiencing at that time. It's like a portal. A picture's like a portal, okay? You know how you were experiencing life at that time. You know how you experience life at this time. You're just weaving through that portal, okay, in time to revisit that energy that happened at that place and time. Okay? Use that now to experience both positive and negative from a new light. What can you learn from that? Even the good times that maybe it was something that you felt was like fake or forced or something like that. Why did you feel then that it was fake and forced? How do you feel about that now? Do you still feel that it is as fake and forced? Or do you feel now that there's something you can shift, something you can do differently to keep that that balance, that momentum going? Okay? There really feels like there's a need to go out and just go out. Enjoy yourself. Do something you enjoy, right? Grapes. Thinking of Dionysus, right? That name is associated with, let's just go with what it is. The name is associated with the energy of fun, fortune, fertility, abundance, you know, and everybody's at peace when they're having fun, right? It's like, it's great. When you're truly in the energy of having fun, of enjoying yourself, that's a state of peace, right? So I don't know, maybe there's something symbolic with Dionysus for you. Maybe you relate to that or something, okay? It's like a persona. Think of it as like a persona. If the world is a stage and we are all actors, think of every name being a character or a persona, okay? Just identify the character traits in full detail, right? And just place it. Where do you place this in what you're experiencing? So we have the scales reversed on top. So you're going to hear about something that you don't think is fair, okay? Or you already have. But there's a need for you to just be okay with it not being fair and know that, like, the scales always balance out. Always. So long as you follow that guidance within you. Like, sometimes we resist it because it's like, that's not fair. I don't want to do that because that's not fair. And I know if I do that, I'm going to hurt more. I'm going to suffer more. But that's the only way to get through the darkness. So that, because, oh gosh, okay. vengeance isn't ours to seek if we're truly seeking peace. There's a big, big need right now to try and just like not get angry. There's a lot of volatility in the core of the planet, okay? We need to give peace. Those of us who have an abundance of it, who are relaxed, we're comfortable, we're good, we need to give that peace to the planet at this time, right? So that it can be redistributed. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transmuted, right? But we need to freely give of our abundance that we have, of our happiness, our comfort that we have. Share that with the planet. Okay? What is this unfair thing? Like, I don't know. I want to give you more details, but I know that we're meant to experience things, so I don't like to give too much away. I just need you to feel what you need to feel, to know that what you're feeling is what's really guiding you, and what you're thinking is really teaching you, and what you're knowing at the end of it all is truly what you believe, and is your freedom, is your portal to freedom, if you will. We have ink, and look, I said Dionysus, right? Yeah. So this is it's an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. You will always be taken care of. You will always be provided for. Happiness when you embody that. Okay, and people will hate that. Let me tell you, people will hate happiness and well-being. Babes, oh my gosh. Look, this Dionysus energy is coming through to tell you that you are going to have an increase in material wealth or an increase in spiritual growth. I am honestly feeling with happiness and the sun, happiness and well-being, that it is both. It is both of those coming through by February, okay? February, or when the tulips start to bloom for someone specifically, okay? When the tulips start to bloom, it feels like birds are moving. Certain birds are moving, and it's like there's migratory patterns occurring, okay? Tulips are blooming, sun is shining, and there's a breeze, a wind of change. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex here. Oh, someone's getting a bestie. Compliments from an admirer. Oh, and this is kind of shaping like a grape right now, but still on the vine, because I'm drawn to put them coming in an arch here. You can't see it. You just got to trust me, babe. I've got it like 3, 2, 1, okay? And then at the top now we're starting a little stem. So it looks like an upside down triangle like grapes, right? But the stem coming out, okay? So just go with it. Oh my goodness. Don't worry about anyone accusing you of anything at this time, or about, it's like someone's trying to fry you, but they're the one in the frying pan, okay? And look, dude, I didn't want to touch it because it was at the bottom. I was like, no, we'll flip it if we need to. It's there. And this one here, and we have May, okay? So this could be either by May, or in May that this happens, okay? Oh, they might not like this use. There's someone that might not. Who is this? Thank you. Someone who's gonna spill all your tea. Parrot. Someone's gonna run their mouth about you. Somebody here, I feel like you've made a new best friend, and somebody's trying to say that it's like you guys are more than friends, But yeah, like you're more like family. There's a deep soul tie there, a deep admiration and respect and loyalty, right? An openness and communication, a connection, yes, a true connection of hearts and souls. This is a deep friendship, y'all. Like this is like where, yes, you undoubtedly call each other family. And if you're not there yet, this is a point this connection will reach, or maybe you're about to realize that it already has when this happens, okay? But there's someone, and it's family, because connected to the tree. The vine is connected to the tree. We did the grape connected to the vine, and I asked, what's this connected to? The tree, right? Well, the tree, this is a family member. It's someone that's going to talk shit about you. They're going to run their mouth about something that you said. News on the way. Give me more on this news. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Wow. This new friend could be made because they're tied to someone, connected to somebody in your family, to a family member of yours, but they disagree with what they're seeing. They think it stinks what this person's saying, the way they're talking about you, and they're coming to tell you. They don't want to be attached to the karma that's attached to the way this person is being. Beetle, good fortune, and peacock, beware of great pride. Yes, they've learned that nothing good comes of being fake, and that comes from being over proud. I'm getting overzealous here, okay? So somebody is trying to claim more than what is more than what any ever should, is what it feels like, honestly. Okay? Temptation will test you, okay? And we have here, control your anger. This was coming near here. This finishes out this grape on this side, okay? Grape bundle. Temptation will test you, okay? Temptation's gonna test you. This could happen during a vacation. It could happen so it's like when you're taking a break, okay? An extended break from your regular routine, okay? Remember the lightning card, control your anger or you will be sorry, okay? What is it that could possibly be triggering this? Let's keep it to where all can understand. Firecracker. Excitement, and it landed on the sun card over here with happiness and well-being. If you're learning that somebody else is happy, why are you so confused? Why are you so confused about how you feel about somebody? It's like there's some sort of confusion about how it becomes muddy. The way you feel about someone, you think you've finally got an understanding of some connection, and it's getting muddied. Okay, so someone's gonna tell you something about someone in your family that's gonna change the way you view them, okay? But it's also gonna change the way you view this person. And it's almost like your bond grows with the person who tells you this, and that can be a trigger with this other person, this family person, okay? Uh-oh. Why is this a trigger, though? We've got one down there and one there. Oh, they want to talk. Yeah. Okay, why is this a trigger? So why is this connection with you and this new person of the same sex, why is this such a trigger? This landed. They make you feel proud of yourself. They make you feel good about who you've always been, right? This can be someone who's known you your whole life or known of you. Yeah, you may not have met them, but they're somehow tied to your family, and they're seeking you. Their values, if this person, that's why, because this person's values align better with yours than this family member who has been running their mouth about you behind their back. That's why it's triggering them. And that's why, but all it's doing is it's further exposing them. And so your energy is flowing in a new direction. It's connecting better to where you're feeling more empowered, to where you're feeling more at peace. And you're just ready to just sweep that dust out. And it's like you're dusting, you're like, yeah, okay, yep, I fell. Gotta get back up. Yep, gotta keep going. We're traveling. We're going, get back on whatever. Or maybe it's however you're traveling, right? Make your story, hon. This is yours, not mine. But it's like you're dusting off the old energies, okay? And you're carrying on in a more purified state, a more wizened version of yourself, more peaceful, more determined also, more wholesome. Yes, more at one with that wholesome energy. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope this resonated for somebody. This is really cool. It feels like, honestly, it just feels like anything that you have doubts about, any family members, you're gonna be shown now, like, wow, all this time you said this, but it was really that, right? And it's not just potato, it's potato horseshit kind of deal, right? And so it just becomes a way of you saying, it's almost like the person who tells you this, who exposes this to you, instead of it being seen as someone, like, instead of seeing them as untrustworthy because they did expose someone else's secrets, their reasons for exposing this were so genuine, so sincere, so pure, so justly done, that it creates a deeper level of admiration, and you can't help but appreciate them even more, which of course may anger more, but some branches just fall off the tree and the tree keeps growing. It's just how it goes. So it's fine. Let yourself, you deserve peace. We all deserve peace. Everyone deserves peace, okay? Everyone deserves safety. Yes, you will receive a gift. Maybe you don't have that, but you're going to be receiving that, whether that's mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, okay? And it could be all at once. I don't know. This is your situation. Only you will know. And maybe you've already started to experience some of that, and this is just confirmation that more good things are coming, okay?